So we're gonna focus on legs today. I've been looking forward to this workout all day because I sat a lot. You squeeze your shoulders up, roll them back, overemphasize this move, and a smaller roll forward. You're getting those little kinks out. They start to build up throughout the day. Take a nice breath in, stretch through your fingertips all the way out. Take a nice step back, hands to the back of the room. That's it. And only stepping back right now as far as your legs are gonna allow, right? So we're just heating them up. Okay. Big step, finding your balance. So take your legs to the outside if you need for a wider base of support, and then take your arms out this way. Okay, so opening up through your chest, top of your shoulders. Couple more, last one, and hold it here. Take a knee up, sweep it out, and in. So keeping both pelvic bones pointed forward. So we're just sweeping, opening up through the hip. This is a great warm up as we move into leg work. One more, and then take a big step down to the side, squat down, nice wide stance. Okay, trying to keep your chest open, body nice and tall. Some deep breaths here as your heart rate starts to rise. Couple more here. And come all the way up. So we're just gonna hip hinge. So if you were to do what's called a good morning, you're just hinging at the hip, hips kind of stay stacked, soft bend at the knees, shoulders come to the line of your hips and then rise up. So all the action is from your glutes. So you're gonna take your hands up here. So you're gonna lower down, feel the glute hamstring stretch and then rise up. So taking this out of your lower back, making sure it's your glutes doing the work here, and squeeze up. So feel that stretch, and then contraction here. Nice. Keeping your abdominals engaged. Now this time when we come up, we're gonna bring a knee up, reach for the ceiling, find your balance, and then sweep forward. And then come all the way back in. Hip hinge. Come on up, reach the opposite leg up, knee up, and then sweep forward. Hold. Come on back in and down. Hip hinge. Forward, back, knee up, sweep it through. Reach, find your balance. Bring it back in. One more on the other side. So hip hinge, up, knee comes up, sweep through. And all the way back in. Okay, we're gonna take a wide step. So reach to the side, just stay on this side. Reach. That's it, sinking down. This is one of the first moves we're gonna do weighted. So you wanna get that range of motion here and that control. Nice, sink your hips back. So really sending your weight into your heels, and just enough at the balls of your feet to hang on to your balance. One more time. And other side. So I gotta make some room. So reach. Okay, so I'm a righty, so when I do this kind of stuff on my left, it always takes me a few reps to get a feel for the move, to get comfortable with where my leg is at. Okay, so if you're like me, this one might be a little challenging. If you're a lefty, the right side might be, take a few reps to get a little bit lower and get into the move. And push off. Couple more. Last one. And come on up. I want you to come down into a squat, so wide squat. Make room for your hips to drop in between, toes pointed out. So lower and lift. We're gonna pick up the pace. Stretch and rise up. So you notice this faster pace, you're not feeling your glutes as much at the bottom. Okay? It takes a little bit longer to contract them to help lift. Okay, so we're gonna slow. Down 2, pause, glutes, up 2, squeeze. Down 2, hold, up, squeeze through your glutes. Down 2, up 2, that's it. Down 2, hold, up 2, down 2, up 2. Couple more, down 2, up 2, 1, 2, up 2. All right, I want you to grab one heavy dumbbell, whatever you've got to work with. We're gonna work single dumbbell to start. Take it into a goblet hold. Okay, so hands under the dumbbell. We're gonna come back to that same squat. Okay, we're gonna start from here, work from here. So feet about hip width, a little bit wider, toes slightly out. Pull your belly in, weight in your heels, drop down. Chest stays open, so we're not caving in, and drive up. Okay, so elbows are tucked in. Okay, if your elbows are out here, that's fine, but they act as a guide, keeping everything in the center. Squeeze up. Nice. Dropping your hips down, squeeze up. Last 3. 2 more. That's it. One more time. Now pause here. You can take that weight wherever you need it. I'm gonna put mine in my left hand. We're gonna come down into that lunge weighted. So reach and come on back up. Reach and back up. So if you are not feeling secure moving into this lunge with your weight, you can always hold it up here and push. That's it. Push. David, I like that flow. I like to feel the reach. Get a little bit of back work in there. Just to hold on to that weight. Couple more. Last one. And other side. And do that same thing. Reach and push away. Sink down. Nice breath. Good breath out. Nice breath in. Good breath out. Nice, you should be heating up. 4, 3, last 2. One more time. Grab the matching weight, please. So we're gonna load up a row. Okay, so belly in, hips back. We're gonna take this row to an underhand grip. Okay, so just right here, you're working your back. Now we're gonna add that movement. Pull. That's it. Guide the weights down. For 8, push. 7, little pause at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up, and send the weights down. Come on to the ground. Okay, before we move on. We're gonna do that round 2 more times. Okay, so coming back into a sit position. Okay, so my toes are to the ceiling. I'm gonna lean back as far as I can without getting the body shakes. Okay, and we're gonna tap your toe. Reach, reach. So every time you're coming back, it's work just to hang out here. Breath out, breath out. Letting that breath go will give you a few more reps. Reach, control. 4, 3, get ready to hold. 2, and hold, hang on. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. We're gonna start that from the top with that squat, single weight. Okay, so nice grip, grab the heaviest weight you've got. Okay, toes pointed out. Here we go, belly in, lower, and push away. Okay, so your legs are not too far apart, just enough that you've got room for your hips and your elbows to get in between your knees there. Lower and push away. Down 2, pause, up 2, rise up. Down 2, and rise up, squeeze. Nice, follow your breath. Okay, so this is all glute action here. Every rep, every step, stretch, contract, lift, rise up, push through your heels. Okay, so you see at the top of the move also, I'm not pushing my hips forward, just contracting them. Lift, squeeze your glutes on the way up, squeeze, that's it. One more time. Okay, we're gonna come into that side lunge. Take the weight where you need it. We're gonna add on this time through. Actually, join me in the right hand. No, I'm going to keep it the left hand. Left hand. Counterbalance with the right. Reach. We're going to add on a press. Hold, press. Reach, pause, press. So you're going to feel this in your left obliques. Right oblique support here. Left support as you press. Nice. Okay, making sure that weight is in your heel here. Push. That's it. A few more. 3. Last 2. One more time. Find the other side. Okay, find your flow. Again, if this is your less or least dominant side, press. Always takes me a couple reps. There we go. Push. Nice. Reach, push, and press. All the way in. Push overhead. Last 2. One more time. Lower back in. Press. Now grab that matching weight. We're gonna go for that underhand row. Here we go. Hey Mel, nice to see you. Your screen. Okay, so pressing your hips back. Arms down. Roll your shoulders back. Starting with that soft bend at your elbow. Palms up. Pull in. Row. That's it. Squeeze through the midline of your back. So keep going. Even without your weight, you can feel this down the center of your back and lower. Squeeze. Lower down. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send those weights down. Have a seat. Okay, so heels up. Find your knees. Okay, hands on your knees. And then slide back. Okay, so you don't want to be shaky. You want to have control here. Hang on. Pull your belly in. Belly button drives in. Reach. Okay, so keeping your feet apart. Reach. That's it. Take it out of your quads. Lift. Feeling the lower portion of your abdominals engage. Lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. Adjust if you need. Open up. Come back. Open. Come back. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3. We're going to do this one more time. One more round. Last one. And come on up. Okay, we're going to take this for one more time, starting with that squat and move right through. All right. Okay, so I hope this squat shows you you don't have to load a ton of weight on to feel your glutes here. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. Make room for your hips and your elbows to drop down. Down, hold, and push away. Okay, so that mind to muscle connection. Nice breath in on the way down. Good breath out, push away. That's it. Squeeze your glutes. Give me 4 more here. That's it. 3. This one even slower. Down 4, 3, 2, hold, pause, and up 4, 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. One more time, just like that. Down 4, there it is. 2, and hold, pause, and up 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, to the side. Reach, pause, overhead press. Okay, just a nice light touch with this toe, press. Okay, watching you've got control for your shoulders. Okay, both of them level. That's it. Maybe 4 more, just like this. Almost. 3. Last 2. One more time. Hang out at that press right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. That is work. Here we go. Reach. Come on in. Press. Okay, enjoy that movement. Sink, push away. So again, that mind to muscle connection is so important here. So we're not just pushing off, balls of your feet. You want it right in your heel. Lots of glute action. Nice. 4. Last 3. Here we go. 2. One more time. We hold that press. Stay with me here for 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3, slow, 2, and 1. All right, we're moving on. Nice work. All right, so we're gonna take this into a deadlift. Single side, right side first. So I'm gonna show you our first move. So find your weight, again, something heavy, preferably, perhaps just the last one you used. So we did this last week, or the week before. So your right leg is planted, your left leg is just gonna be supporting. So as much as you need, but I'm gonna put a light touch back here. I'm gonna draw the line on my leg and up. We're gonna do 8 just like this, and then we're gonna take this into a squat and a press. So it's gonna be straight down. Okay, so the weight's in the front, up, palms out, press. All right, so if you're with me, here we go. So hip hinge, lower and lift. Glute action. If you've got this down, you want an extra challenge, you can lift that back leg. Just make sure you're keeping your form. If you lose it, that light touch, you want it back. Okay, so think of a kickstand. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna flip that weight up, lower, press. Weight down, up, press. Sorry, stay with me here. I gotta get my groove. Up, press. Lower, flip, out. Okay, so use some momentum on that swing, that clean up, press. 4, 3. We're gonna stay on this side in 2. One more time. We're gonna take this to the side. Single side row. Okay, light touch on the back toe, up on your toe. Weight into your ribs. Okay, so keeping that hand resting on your thigh, away from your knee, upper thigh, and loosen up your grip on the dumbbell. So think about that hand as a hook, just enough to hang on to it so it doesn't fall out of your hand. So you're mostly working your back, less on the forearm. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come right over to the other side. So left foot forward, right foot kickstand, lower and rise up. Okay, remember to take your breaks when you need them. Grab a drink, grab a breath, join back in. That's it. Keeping your abdominals contracted. Okay, chest open, guide down and up. Nice. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And 1. We're coming into that squat. So think of this arm kind of as a swing. So you're gonna step down, lower, swing, and press. So it's called a clean, but it's done so many different ways. So do what you feel comfortable. Swinging that weight up gives you a little break, different feel on your hips. That's it. And 4, 3, last 2, 1 more time, lower, left side row, light grip. Okay, so first stretch of our workout today, these first 2 rounds, heavy on the legs, heavy on the back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're starting right back at the right, right at the right. We're going right directly over to the right side. Okay, so we've already given it a rest by working on our left side. Okay, find your form. Here we go. Lower and rise. Lower and rise. Okay, so all think hamstring glutes. Hamstring stretch, glutes, hams to contract, come on up. That's it. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Okay, step out, clean and press. Okay, let that arm swing, up, quick move. That's it. In 5. Okay, watching your shoulders. Make sure that left side is not dipping down on that press. Give me 3 more, just like this. Last 2. 1 more time. Let's get into that row. Okay, so single side, light grip, pull in. Okay, so when you loosen up your grip, this dumbbell is naturally going to feel heavier. You're going to feel more resistance on your back. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side. Okay, so you should feel everything from your, shoulder to your toe on that right side. Okay, let's work the left. Lower and lift, squeeze. So if you find this weight is too light and it's too heavy on your overhead press, you can adjust that as you need, whatever weights you've got. Oftentimes we can go heavier on the legs than we can overhead, but with that clean action into a press, you're working with some momentum too, so that helps. If we slowed it down more, it'll be more challenging. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, clean, press. Okay, so again, left side is not dominant for me. It takes extra effort keep my shoulders on the same plane. Okay, same level here. Send your hips back. 5, 4, last 3, 2, one more time. Come into that row. Nice. Okay, so find your stance, square off your shoulders, and then row. Loosen up your grip. Okay, so think about the outside of your back, your lats doing the work to pull right into your ribs. 6, and breathe. Good breath out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm gonna give it just a few seconds. We're gonna put these moves together. So it's gonna be 1 deadlift, 1 clean, and a press, and a row. We're gonna go through that 8 times each side. So 8 times one side, 8 times the other, all a combination. So we'll find your flow. I'll talk you through it. Okay, here we go, first one. Deadlift, take your time. Step out, clean, and press. 2 rows. Let's tuck it in. Deadlift, clean and press. 2 rows. Okay, so we're adding on this time. 2 deadlifts. 2 cleans, 2 presses. So overhead. That's it. And 2 rows. For 4. Lower. Okay, so still taking your time. We're not rushing through this. 3 and 4. Here we go. Squat, clean, and press. Nice. 2 more, just like this. Listen close. Next one, hold that press up. 4 more, just like this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows. For 4, 3, 2, last stretch. Everything 8. Lower. 7, 6, squeeze up. 5, 4, keeping your focus. 3, that's it, drive up through the heel. 2, nice, 1 more. Clean and press. Up, press, pick up the pace. Here's 6, 5, last 4. Okay, so counterbalance on that left. 3, get ready to hold that press. In 2, 1 more time, hold it up. For 8, find your stance. 7, you should feel strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time with the row, we're moving on. For 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a lot on your grip. So let it go, stretch out your hands. We're gonna go through that on the left-hand side. All right, when you're ready, take your breaks, grab your drinks. Join me when you're ready. There we go. Starting just like this. So we're gonna do 2 more just like this. Clean and press. That's it. Clean and press. 2 rows. Come back in, single. Lower, up, clean and press. 2 rows. We're going back to that 2 count. Okay, so working our way up. 2, up, 2, clean and press. Let that move be quick. Lower, up, 2 rows. There we go, here's 4, last stretch. There we go, 3, 2, and 1. Clean and press for 4. That's it. 3, 2 more. Last one, 4 rows. Okay, nearing the end. Loosen up your grip. 2, and 1. Last stretch, here's 8, 7, 6, take your time, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clean and press. Okay, so when you're on that clean, that swing, allow your hand to loosen just a little bit to give your grip a break. Here's 5. Last 4. Get ready to hold. 3. In 2. One more time. Lower up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2. Nice work. One more. And row. Last stretch for 8, 7, 6. Finish this off. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it down to the ground. All right, so that's a lot on your back. That's standing, the holding up position in that row. So come all the way down to your back. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do this. We're going to come up. Is it, you can call it a star. I'm not even sure really what the real name is. But we're going to work our way up. So reach and lower down. Reach and lower down. Now, if this is not working for you all the way on the ground, okay, and it's not meant for everybody, you can stay here and come back to that same move, but your arms wide, okay? Because you can feel it here, but this gives your back a little massage and adds an extra challenge. So reach. You can use your other arm for support to help on that lift, but you will feel this lower in your abdominals, like a little more intensity. For 8, 7, 6, 4, and this should get you in the pit of your belly. 2, and 1. Okay, put your arms overhead, stretch through your fingertips, stretch through your toes, and then slowly come on up. Okay, we're gonna move on. So I want you to grab 2 sets of weights. Something good for a split lunge. So that's 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're gonna hold, lower and lift, and then we're gonna come into a rear delt fly, and then we're gonna come back to the mat, the ground, for those full sit-ups. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take both my weights up, rest them on my shoulders. You can hold them up here, or you can send them down by your side, whichever your balance prefers today. Okay, so right foot forward, left foot back. My leg is not way back here, it's in here. So just like a split stance, my back knee is going to drop just inches from my back heel, or my front heel. Okay, so lower and lift, lower and lift. Okay, so as much weight as you can in that front leg, squeeze up, push through. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Okay, find your stance, find that balance point. If it works better, your hands down here, whichever you prefer. I want you to get a slight lean forward so you really get into that front leg. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my weights just to show you, but when you come down, you've got that stretch. Right here should feel uncomfortable, like you don't wanna stay here very long. You push up through, and it drives right up your hamstrings into your glutes. Okay, so with the weights you have, you should not want to stay here too long. Okay, breathe into that discomfort. Couple more, and up. Okay, so we're gonna come into a fly. You can choose to alternate or do these together. Okay, so following your form, hips back, lift. Okay, so keep going. So your form is such that you don't want your neck, like a rubber neck, to get into it. So it's steady, strong, squeeze. 6, 5, guide those weights down. 4, 3, nice. 2, squeeze back, and 1. Send them down to the side. So we're gonna come into that full lift again. Okay, so either up here or all the way back down. Now, when I say you can use your arm as leverage, when I reach up to my right side, my left arm can be down here, and I can use it as a bit of support to come on up. And it's just enough so I feel more secure through my upper body as I rise up. That's it. Using your arms for a little bit of help, that momentum to help up. 5. Last 4. 3 each side. 2. 1 more time. There's that fire. And come all the way up. Take your time. Okay, we're gonna come into that loaded split squat. Weights on your shoulders or beside your body. Okay, starting left foot forward, right foot back. Okay, so as much load as you can in that front leg. Light touch on the back leg. Remember that leg's not so far back. Split, drop. There we go. That's it. Nice. And breathe through this motion for 8, 7, 6, slower now. 5, push. Slow down, push. 3, 2, hold it down, hold. Little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, slowly up. And switch. You'll feel this in the quad of your back leg too. It'll tell you you don't want to stay there long either. Here we go. Lower and lift. Lower. Push away. Okay, so pressing some weight into the balls of your feet. Their big toe. Nice. Slower now. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Find your stance. Think of this as powerful. Fewer reps. Here we go for 8 and lift. 8, 7, 6. Good breath out and in. 3, 2, and 1. We're going through that one more time with the twist. Then we're going to cool it down. This gone fast. All right. Moving on. Weights up here. We're going to start left foot forward. We'll stick with the left. Give that right side a little bit longer of a break. Here we go. Lower and push. So see how you can feel this driving up through your heel, but you've also got the stability from your big toe, the balls of your feet, the inside of your foot. They can help keep that stability. Push through. Slower now. Slow, push. Slow to lower, and push away. Slow to lower, push away. Here's your change. Tap, cross back. Tap it in. Straight back, tap, cross it back. Tap, stay with me, straight back. Tap, cross it back. Straight back. Nice. Here's 4. 3, 2, and 1. Rear delt fly. Shoulders squeeze back. Here we go. Powerful. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last stretch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Here we go, let's finish it. That's it. Okay, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Push away. Nice. 4, just like this. 3, 2, here's your change. Tap it in, cross it back. Tap it in, straight back. Nice, cross back. Okay, a little bit of a burnout. That's it. Here's 4. Cross back. 2 more, last one. Finish off with an alternating fly. Hips back, shoulders down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Up together. Last bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit them down. We're going to come all the way down. Okay, so relax your shoulders. Sit them right into the ground. Take your shins up so they're parallel to the ground. Here we take your arms out to the side. Okay, and slowly flex your feet and then slowly drop your heels to the ground. Okay, trying to keep your lower back into the mat. That's it. Lower. Now, if you find with every repetition you're getting that pocket of space in your lower back, take one heel at a time. I'm telling you, this looks like the easiest exercise. But when you're doing it with that mind to muscle connection, understanding that you're controlling that leg, not using your leg muscle, but controlling using your abdominals, your lower back, okay, so solid core muscles, it is work. You're firing up those deep abdominals. Use your breath. That's it. Breathe into that challenge, welcome it in, and then breathe into that burn. Okay, dig a little bit deeper, find your strength. Okay, so I'm taking a nice breath in here as I lower. Good breath out at the bottom where it's harder, more challenging. One more, and come all the way up. We're gonna do that one more time. So give your lower back a little bit of a breather, round through, and then up. Okay, round through your back. Take your chin to your chest, and then up, open up through your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, come back down. One more time. So we're gonna take the heels to the ground, either alternate or together. Okay, come back up to the start, roll them to one side. Use your abdominals, pull them over to center, and then over to the other side. Okay, to advance this move, take your legs straight. So legs straight all the way down, together, and lift. And then you can windmill them to the side or windshield wiper, whatever you want to call them. so long as your shoulder blades stay planted. Okay? If you are challenged with your flexibility, like I am sometimes, it's hard to keep your shoulders stable. Okay, so better to keep your form with that bend at the knee than it is to poorly execute the move and not really get the benefit from it. That's it. Nice little massage for your lower back as you roll from side to side. One more time through. Lower your heels to the ground. Pause. Pull up. Take it over to the side. Bring it up and over. Other side. And then come on back in. And then slowly come on up.